Imagine biting into a perfect slice of homemade pizza, the crispy crust giving way to a flavorful explosion of juicy tomatoes, earthy mushrooms, and melted cheese. Picture that enticing aroma, the perfect blend of baked dough and sizzling toppings. Doesn't that sound delicious? Now get ready to learn how to make this culinary masterpiece. First things first, gather all the ingredients you need. The foundation of any good homemade pizza starts with the dough. Next, arm yourself with a jar of rich tomato sauce, a ball of creamy mozzarella cheese, and a handful of earthy mushrooms. Don't forget a drizzle of olive oil to bring it all together. And of course, feel free to add any of your favorite toppings into the mix. Got everything? Great, it's time to get your hands dirty. Start by preparing the dough. Roll it out on a floured surface until it's thin and even. Make sure it's not too thick nor too thin. It's all about finding that perfect balance for a crispy yet chewy crust. Now that the dough is ready, it's time for the fun part, the toppings. Spread a generous amount of tomato sauce on the dough, then sprinkle the mozzarella cheese evenly. Lay out your favorite toppings. In this case, we're using a hearty helping of mushrooms. Don't forget to add more cheese on top. Now for the final touch, sprinkle on some aromatic herbs. Oregano and basil work great, but feel free to experiment with your favorites. There you have it, a pizza masterpiece ready for the oven. Looks good, doesn't it? But we're not done yet. It's time to bake. Preheat your oven to a high temperature and bake your pizza until the crust is golden and the cheese is bubbly. Once you see that crispy crust and gooey cheese, you'll know it's time. Carefully remove your masterpiece from the oven, let it cool for a moment, and slice it into even pieces. Now comes the best part, serving your homemade pizza. Share it with loved ones or savor it all by yourself. Either way, it's sure to be a hit. And there you have it, a perfect homemade pizza. Bon appétit!